Monday night. Come out here, it's kind of chilly. How am I supposed to get this off? You know? Can't leave this on here and do all the rusting, repair, and the body stuff, and you know, man, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, hey, how you guys doing? I see Robert, I see Ralph, maybe even Stuart's watching. There's a bunch of other people too that I don't know, but good to see you. Glad you guys came to hang out again. You know, I'm starting to get used to you guys popping in. I kind of like it. So anyhow, in this video we're gonna, not really sure what we're gonna do something. We're gonna start with figuring out how to get Mr. Windshield off of here. This one's in good shape, we'll take care of it. If something bad happens, we got another one up there. Get some little trim pieces, a couple little things, and start stripping this body and kind of see where we're at, you know. First of all, I'll probably get you a little walk around so you can see what me is up against. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you guys. It's kind of cold in here. Well, steel, rust, how many layers of paint, I'm not sure. I know one layer's pink. Yes, Ralph had a pink car. Anyhow, there's a big dent here. There's a dent here. You know, we have to get this windshield off. The bolts go through the inside out here. And I've already sauced them down a little bit, both sides. You know, I mean, look at that. Not steel, that's aluminum. Gonna be interesting. There's some dents, I already know. The inside structure is steel. And it's in really good shape. The bottom of it, you know, there's no rust holes that I can tell. You can see pink. Okay, let's call it a salmon color. We'll get rid of all that. Lots of these little, it's a Roadster with a, I'm gonna have to say it, a Jeep type of folding top. And these little buttons that holds it down. There's little hooks things that somehow it hooks on, so we got to get all that off. The old MGA emblem. And the little knob that, you know. So it's in actually fairly good shape. Most Indiana cars that have been driven around or sat outside forever, that whole rocker panel's gone, the inner rocker's gone. We don't have to do all that. So it's a few months ahead, at least. This thing was wrecked right here. Pretty, you know, enough to bend the bumper structure. The bumper hooky uppy thingy was bent, and we got another one. So, and it's kind of hard to see, but if you see this little line right through here, you feel where it's been welded in. They respotted it down through here, under here, right through here, and then spliced it in like right. Let's see here, right about through there. And it's actually not a bad job, you know. We might straighten around on it a little bit. Filler is going to be needed on this, obviously. But I'm kind of, you know, I want to get the fenders on it. Get the fenders on it and all that. First we'll strip this out. The video may consist of just stripping and doing some rust treatment, because this is steel, right? The hood, trunk, right over there, and the doors, they're aluminum with metal structure on the inside. So it's going to be a little interesting. You know, I'll first get started just getting some stuff off this car, and I'm going to put it somewhere. Not sure where, but yeah, you know. Well, 4 screws from the inside out. There's a little brace. Luckily, they're stainless steel screws. For a change, everything just came out. I did lube stuff and let it soak, but wow. Now where am I going to put this? I don't know. I'll set it over here. Let me get you guys over here to check this out. Pretty sure that windshield's never been off. I mean, wow. I don't know for sure that's the original paint, but that's all black paint. Yeah. Black paint. I think this car was originally black. Oh, better save that. Put it in my little parts baggie that I'll lose and never find. But, you know. Yep. We have some rust treatment to do. We'll get into that soon enough. Ooh, classic Airstream 1984. In another week or so, we're going to take that out for the final trip. Then get her put up for the winter. That'll be a little bit of a project. But I'm looking forward to it. I like that old thing. Anyhow, hey guys. Can you see me now? Alright, we're doing some stuff. Let's see where we're at. Wednesday night, just to everybody who's keeping tabs, got the windshield off. Some of this paint, it you know, you can use a razor blade and it comes right off. It's just it's thick. It's thick, and the funny thing is that I figured out these doors are painted pink. Originally, they were black. Okay. Now they're the creamy, dirty yellow, whatever color that is. But if you look over here, well, where's that? Dang it. I'll show you. Let me figure out where it was at. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. Bare metal, black, primer, this funny yellow color. Both those doors are pink. The jambs have no pink anywhere on them. The doors were painted pink. I believe these doors came off another car at some point in its life. Totally possible. We'll know more later. A little bit of automotive archaeology for you. Anyhow, starting to get some of the things off, and these little holes here are stuff for the convertible top to hook on and snap on. They, you know, these are stainless steel. The screws just came right out, no problem. Oh, so I have a bag, body, top, hardware. Some little button for the trunk, how you get the trunk open. Body, trunk, hardware. Now look here, that's a rear view mirror. The screws were conveniently stuck right there where it mounts, so I took the screws, found the rear view mirror, body, rear view mirror, you know. So all the body stuff's going to go together. Once I get through this menagerie of parts and that one, way over there, because we're going to spend the next couple of weeks figuring out what we're keeping, what we're getting rid of, right? So we need to start organizing the best we can and get this project down the road. Now, these little clips, little bitty tiny things. They're one of those things that you can see how they are. They go on. You push them on and those little teeth grab a nipple, so to speak, and they don't want to come back off. Those are on this emblem. This emblem has been off the car. So I'm pretty sure these aren't factory. They worked. I use these on my Cadillac for emblems and stuff. So they work. Once they go on tight enough, they won't come back off. They do. There's a little trick to get those off without, you know, boogering up stuff. So just for you guys, I left one on. So I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. You see, look at all those little things sticking out. Those hold those emblems. There are two or three separate emblems, but there's one right here. So I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. That's how you do these. So you want to be gentle. You don't want to get in there and just go bleh. You want to grab the tab, the little teeth, right? And push them out to get it to come off. You don't want to break these off because I want to reuse this. Well, supposedly, you know, Bodywork turns out really nice and super nice, and paint's really gleaming and all that. We might replace all that stuff, but I'm not counting on it. But they're in good shape, so we're going to save them. We get behind there. See if I can do this. Oh. Of course, this is probably the tightest one. Just get behind it. Get a little pry action. I don't want to leave a divot in my aluminum panel because this is aluminum. Get her off there. Okay, so I believe they are all off there. That's a lot of them. Let me zoom back out, sorry. Camera, Mike, camera. There's paint, there's, you know, goo, everything holding them on there, so I'm just going to work it a little bit. I'm going to get a special tool. Help us out. Be right back. Dang it. The heck. Alright. Fantastic lighting going on here. Putty knife, sharpened up. We'll use this for a lot of things. Can I get underneath it? You know, you kind of get stuck on there. This last part. There we go. Come on, honey. Will work. There we go. Saved my nipples. Alright. Saved them. Alright. Well. Yep. There we go. Huh. Such good lighting. Huh. Look at that. Yep, that's dirt. That's dirt. When we go to put emblems back on, I'm going to show you guys what I do. what I like to do, I like to put a little bit of butyl, that strip caulk stuff around each hole, tiniest, so that it seals the holes, maybe even seals the whole thing and keeps stuff from getting underneath there and water getting in the trunk, right? Let's find out what's going to strip this paint off. So here's sort of my plan, right? We got to kind of find an efficient way of stripping all these parts, the outer paint, the thick layers and all that. Now, I don't necessarily want to take a grinder and go across all of it. There's a lot of reasons for that. This is aluminum. The hood's aluminum, the trunk lid's aluminum, the fenders are metal. I know how metal reacts when you grind it. If you grind it too much, it goes wooka wooka wooka. That's warpage. I'm pretty sure aluminum will warp way faster. So, we're going to try out and come up with a system, that's efficient, that works. So what I'm going to do is use aircraft stripper and see, just do a door. Let's see how hard it is, right? See if it's worth it. It's stinky, it's messy, but is it going to be better for the car? That's what we're looking at. But what I like to do with dirty old stuff like this is take my DA, little DA grinder, little there we go. Harbor Freight Special. It needs replaced. I've worn it out. We got some old 80 grit from 6 years ago. I've got new supplies coming, but they're not here yet. We're going to use this up. But you're going to notice in your barn, your garage, or wherever you like to, outside, you want to use a DA. If your paper isn't the best in the world, stick it on there and warm it up. Put it on the stove over there, let it warm up for a few minutes, and that adhesive will make it stick. So I used my Bic lighter and just kind of went like that, kind of warmed it up and pushed on it. So you can, if you look close, you can see the little dark things, You can do that if you have to. So hopefully if this paper goes flying off in the first 3 seconds, you're going to know why. So what I want to do is kind of break this surface, right? Kind of clean it up, break it up, and let that aircraft stripper kind of start eating. So we're going to do that real quick, then we'll get the stripper on it. Man, that stuff come off pretty easy. We can kind of already see our high and low spots, kind of get an idea, I'm pretty sure this is an aluminum door that's going to have some Bondo on it. Now, look, all these old cars have Bondo. Let's call it filler, right? This one's going to have, we're going to make it look nice. Well, if we do our filler right and our dent repairs the best that we can possibly do, there's never going to be a problem with it, right? So the first step is getting this stuff off. We're not going to put filler or primer on top of this because it's just going to fall off. That's why we're getting down to the bare metals, the bares, right? So we're going to try this to start with. A really old can of aircraft stripper. This can's 2 or 3 years old. I think I bought it when I started working on that 57 right there, which we will be getting back to in the next couple videos. Hang in there, guys. I got to do what I got to do. That 57, I want it done too. We're going to sneak it in between stuff, right? So I got a little cup with set amount inside, a throwaway brush. Most of you guys have done this stuff. You know what I'm going to do. You should wear skin protection, right? You should wear a respirator. So in this barn, it's not sealed up very good. I got to put my Visqueen up there so this winter I can, have a little heat with the stove and a salamander or something. Right now it's pretty breezy, so I'm good. I've got my eye. You don't want to get this in your eyes. Ask me how I know. I've got my eye protection on all the time. I'm good. And my skin, well, just don't touch it. If you touch it a little bit, you know, boys and girls, it might burn. We get a little water on it, wash it off, quit crying, you'll be fine. So we're just going to put it on here in a nice liberal coat, right? We're just trying to see what's going to work good for us. This stuff sat for 20 minutes probably. It looks, you know, see how it's wrinkling up? What I do know is I tried the top of the door that you can't quite see, and it's actually worked pretty good. You just never know about what kind of paint you've got going on. Is it lacquer? Is it enamel? Somebody rolled on some Rust-Oleum? You know, we're just seeing what's going on here. So we're going to scrape a little bit. What I do have is my little putty knife, right? So a little putty knife is sharpened right there. Well, come on, Jesus. All right, it's sharp. It's sharp, right? It's rounded. Round it off so that, you know, it doesn't cause major gouges and stuff like that. It's not the end of the world because, you know, we're doing body work and trying to, you know, these little scratches aren't going to do anything. So let's see what happens. Now I'm also going to be holding my cell phone. The reason is because I do shorts, right? Shorts help. They help the channel. They're a lot of fun. Throw this little 15-second thing out there like a baby and see how it does. Well, about half the time they do awesome. The other half the time they just kind of go, you know. So that's why I'm holding my cell phone. So let's make a short together, huh? Ooh, let's see how this works now. Oh yeah, Junk's Automotive. You can also, a little bit of coarse steel wool, you know. That helps. Well, pretty sure I'm not going to worry about warping that panel. That's all Bondo. Just nasty, like gooey Bondo. It's not even hard. It's kind of carving off, so I'm going to get out the grinder and go at it. You can see there on the top turned out pretty clean because, well, there's no Bondo. Quite the Bondo surprise. That's from here to down here, it's about a 1/4 inch thick. You know, the better way of fixing it would have been to, of course, get it pushed out a little bit, maybe. But yeah, it goes all the way out to here. There's a huge wallop right here. You know, I'm gonna grind her out and see if we can get her out, see what I think. You know, wow. Well, let's go on a little Indiana junk box Mike treasure hunt. This is my little loft I built. I'll explain all that sometime or another. Boy, that's kind of close. All right, it'll be fine. Just don't wiggle a lot. That's even closer. Okay. Let me get up here. All kind of a lot of goodies up here. I'll get my light. There's MGA parts. These are all 57 parts, and I believe that's a door. Nice red door that was painted the same color as this car. It's kind of odd. Alright, we're getting this door out. Give me a sec. Well, I don't know what you guys think. That can't be any worse than that. I felt on the inside of the door, it's nice and smooth. This one is caved in. I mean, caved in up here, caved in up down there, big old spot right here. I'm done grinding Bondo. Done. Not doing it. We're using this door. So it looks like somebody at some point has primered this door. Not that we're gonna strip it down and look, because this could have been 50 some years ago. But see how it's got overspray all over it? These are little wooden pieces that get wrapped with, you know, there's your, for your top and all that stuff. It does have holes for a rear view mirror, which this one does not. But maybe we'll use them. I don't know. We'll see. But I got a way we can fix that. And it's in aluminum. This is aluminum. But look on the inside of this door. Now I'm wishing we had two of them. Nice little door panel. Could probably get cleaned up pretty good. We got, you know, everything's here. So I'm, you know, and it, like I said, feels good inside here. I don't feel any big lumps. This neat little aluminum kick plate thing. That must have been a thing. You know, so it's Thursday night. Got to play with the fucking Holler Boys tomorrow night after work and get back out here this weekend. I'm not wasting my time on that door anymore. We got hinges. You know, let's go with that. I'll move on. Something. Man, how y'all doing? Figured now was a good time to sit down, have a little word or two. Working on this replacement door. It's way in better shape. But I figured we'd talk about something real quick, right? So we're at, you know, 552 or 3 or 4 subscribers, and and I said at 500 subscribers I'd do a jig. Well, I did that in the last video. I'll do it again if I have to. It wasn't pretty. But we're gonna do a little giveaway, and it's nothing special. It's special to me. It won't be nothing special to you guys, but some of you guys might, you know, might want something like this. Man, ain't that cool? What's even cooler? Patches. Iron-on patches. See, they got the glue on the back. Because you know us hillbillies, right? We ain't sewing nothing. Unless you get your mom to do it for you or your wife. You know, that's probably what I'm going to do. But you put these on whatever, you know, and I thought they were fun. So here's the deal. After you've watched this whole video, comment down below that you want a sticker and a patch. That's all you gotta do. I'm not picking names, picking numbers, because, you know, I might get 4 comments. I'm okay with that. So we'll go up to 12 maybe more. We'll see how many we get. I've got some of these, right? Comment that you want the patch. I will reply on that comment my email. At that point, you will email me your address, and I'll ship them right out to you. Free, you know. I like free stuff. And I've done a lot of these. I've gotten into some, well, not a lot. Yeah, probably a lot of these YouTube, you know, giveaway things. And what always disappointed me was there was one thing, or one big thing, or, you know. But I think this is something, and all I ask is that you participate in the video a little bit, and I'm going to give it to you. That's all. So, you watch the whole video, no cheating, and I'll try to make it short as I can because I'm not good at that, but I'll try. Comment, you want a patch and a sticker. Just say, Junk, I want the prize. I will reply with my email. My email will be in the description of this video down below, right? So if something happens and you know, it happens, I'll ship these out. Just give me about a week or so and I'll throw them in the mail and ship them out to you. Let's get back to working on this car. Hope to be seeing those comments. I'm pretty proud of these. They're pretty simple, but you know, hey man, I've used work shirts for 30 plus years with some silly ass patch that had some corporation name on it. This ain't a corporation. You can put this on your hat, you can put this on your shirt, you know, pin it up on your cork board there by the refrigerator, you know, and just go, man, that guy's an idiot. Yeah, right? All right, let's get back to work. So our door does have a little damage. It's much more acceptable damage, but it looks like this thing had been sitting around or something and caught something. So this little, you know. Now again, this is aluminum. Pinched around steel. So I'm wondering if I can't just take my trusty dolly, straighten this thing out a little bit, see what happens. She's coming around. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of high spot right here, so it's getting there. You know, it's kind of a little sharp little thing right here. What I'm trying to do is, you know, of course I want to do that, right? But I want to also put the dolly on the high spots as I beat that up, hopefully to knock these down. That's pretty. This edge is just a little bit low. We're getting there. Pretty good. We're gonna have some Bondo on this, but it's not gonna be that thick. Okay, I'm exaggerating, that thick. jumped ahead without you a little. Huh. I don't know. Well, we bolt it together and call old Ralph, say, hey buddy, come get your car, it's done. But we probably won't. This side, everything goes together pretty well. There's the hood. That door needs some adjusting. The fender's okay. Of course, this fender, look how long it is. It's as long as my Cadillac. This fender, well, it should be going the opposite direction. Sort of like this one. Well, you get what I mean. So we got another valance from a red car, same car as the door came from. You can see the damage on the one that originally was on this car. You know, I'm like, well, we're not fixing that. Luckily, it's all whammied. So now it shows you how this is all pushed in pretty good. We got this though. Looks like Ralph Sr.'s done something here. Hard to say. Look at the little fingerprints. Those aren't mine. Huh. Some little boy was helping. 1970. Anyhow. Alright, there you go. You know. Rat rod. No. Got a long way to go, but we're, you know, one step closer. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. New subscribers, hey, how you doing? I appreciate it. Make sure you comment below. You want a sticker and a patch, I'll get them shipped off to you. After I send you my email, then you email me your address, so that way your address ain't everywhere. Gonna go pull out the old go-kart, get the gas tank I got been sitting over there for a month on the back of it, get the little one running around a little bit while the weather's kind of nice. So I'll get this video out. This is Sunday, so tonight, tomorrow, one or the other. Always first of the week, look for a new video. Next week might be a little different, a little bit short, because boy, I got some stuff going on. But till then, junk out. I could almost drive this thing if the seat was all the way back here. Gas pedal's way up there though. I don't know. Oh yeah.